What's up, guys? Ricky here with another review on the Neca Toys Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 Secret of the Ooze, Keno, and Foot Soldier 2-pack. So I found this at Walmart the other day and decided to pick it up just because, actually mostly just because I like the punching bag. I know that sounds really silly, but I have dioramas and I have a punching bag, but this one looks pretty legit. And then also, you can never have too many Foot Soldiers for your collection. So look real quick. So it looks like they did a really good job on Keno. Looks like the sculpt and the paint apps look really good. T-shirt looks nice, or the tank top looks nice. Right, really cool looking there. Comes with an extra head. Comes with some hands and some accessories. You have an ooze container. You have the punching bag and the stand down there, which look really cool. And then you have the Foot Soldier. And this one's cool because it's a little bit different mold than the others. So it looks like it's a little bit of a heavier set Foot Soldier, which is pretty cool. And yeah, it comes with extra hands as well. So yeah, this is pretty sweet. So here's the side of the package, the Foot Soldier side. Here's the back of the package. It says, let's see, collect them all, right? Okay, cool. And you have this side of the package, which is Keno. And there you go. So let's open this up and see what we're looking at. Okay, here is Keno and the Foot Soldier out of the package. And looking pretty cool. So one thing I love is this punching bag. So I love the detail, the textures, right? They did some extra paint on there too to make it look like leather and worn out. Love the little silver highlights there with the little rivets there. That's really cool. Comes with a metal holding stand there and a base to hold it. So I love that. Keno looks really good. Looks very movie accurate. Good paint tones, right? Not a whole lot that we didn't already talk about, but looks nice there. And then you have the Foot Soldier, right? Like I said, this one's a little heavier set, so I love that they went with a different mold than the previous ones. And I can show you that for comparison real quick. Comes with a little cloth sash, so you can put weapons there. And then he comes with a few different things. So 2 little hand sticks, or fighting sticks, and some extra hands to hold it. And then Keno came with some extra hands, the little buttons thing, or little ornaments thing that was in the movie that he has to hold, and then comes with an extra face, which looks pretty good. So it's just kind of like a normal smiling face, not so intense like fighting face. So pretty cool. So the package looks really good. So let's get into the articulation. Okay, so here we go. So the head looks up not too far because the hair gets in the way. You can look down very far, which is cool. You got a decent side to side. Then you have a nice rotation. Arms, unfortunately, can only go up about this far because it is pretty tight where the shoulder locks into place. And they did single jointed elbows with a swivel. So that's, unfortunately, Neca does that a lot. And it kind of hinders some of the articulation that you can do, unfortunately, especially if you want to get them in fighting poses because they can only go to a 90 degree. Little unfortunate, but still okay. Still getting into good poses. So there is articulation on the diaphragm, but the t-shirt kind of prevents it from bending and staying, unfortunately. You do have leg articulation, which is nice. So it's pretty articulated, which is good. And they did some really cool joints here, which I'm a big fan of. This is kind of the new Neca joints I've been using on a lot of stuff, and I really dig it. So very cool there. So up, you can get it up about that far. You have double jointed knees, which is nice because you're going to want to get them in kicking poses. Also, looks like there's a swivel as well, which is really cool. And then you have foot articulation and a pivot. So pretty cool. So overall, articulation is not bad. It's just not the best, unfortunately. But it looks like you'll be able to get in some good kicking poses. And if you're curious, the tank top does not come off. It looks like it is glued right here on the shoulder blades. I mean, you could try to pry it off and fill that in if you want, but unfortunately it doesn't just slip off. Head looks up, not too far. You only get it about that far. Looks down, not very far either. Got a little bit of a side to side and pivot and rotation. So unfortunately the head doesn't move a bunch. The arms, they are very tight in here, so this is about as far as you can get it, unfortunately. So can't go up too high there. This one does have double jointed elbows, which I wish they would have done on Keno, because you could get them in some better fighting poses. And you do have wrist articulation as well, which is pretty nice. Right here you do have a waist swivel. No crunch though, unfortunately, but you can rotate it side to side a little bit. Unfortunately, it is kind of tight and kind of tough to rotate. The legs you can get out about, I can't really get in this, was kind of stuck. And what's interesting is they did the old ones here rather than they did with the Keno, which is the newer leg joints, which are way better and they don't get stuck. So yeah, so kind of unfortunate there. I don't know why they did that. I wonder if it's just because they were using the molds for the older model. Maybe they did the same legs as they did on the other ones. So that's unfortunate. So this one is a little stuck. But you can probably get it loosened up if you needed to. You do have double jointed knees, which are kind of stuck too, unfortunately, with rotation, so not bad there. And you do have ankle articulation and pivot as well, so you'll be able to get them to stand in some decent poses. So overall, articulation is a little limited, but the sculpt looks pretty good. Okay, quick size comparison here. So we have Keno in the middle. We have the standard foot soldier to the left of him. We have the one that comes with Keno, the 2-pack, to the right of him. We have Shredder from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 on the far right. To the left, we have Raphael. All those Ninja Turtles roughly are the same height. To the far left, we have Razar. And then the very end, or very back, we have Super Shredder. So as you can tell, Keno stands quite a bit shorter than all of them, which makes sense because he was shorter in the movie. It looks like the one from the 2-pack with Keno, that foot soldier stands slightly taller than the original foot soldier and does stand slightly taller than Shredder. However, if you include the top of Shredder's helmet, then Shredder stands taller. Looks like Razar is a little bit, looks like almost half a head or head taller than Keno. And then Super Shredder is about a chest taller than Keno as well. So also, I think they fit pretty well together, but let's get a good look here real quick. So it looks like Keno stands about 6.5 inches tall, maybe not quite 6.5. It looks like the foot soldier stands almost 7 inches tall. Looks like the one from the 2-pack stands 6 3/4 inches tall. So a little difference there, and that puts us at about 16 centimeters. Let's see, about 17.5 centimeters and about 17 centimeters tall. Okay, here we go. Final thoughts on the Keno Foot Soldier 2-pack. I like this one a lot, actually. So I was actually not going to pick it up, but then, like I said, the punching bag kind of got me a little entertained there. So, I build dioramas on the side, and I had one with the punching bag, but it did not look this cool. So that's one reason why I picked it up. So it is $60 for the whole thing, which I think is a decent buy for all the extra stuff that you get. You get the punching bag, extra hands, accessories, etc. You get 2 action figures. But yeah, Keno's pretty nice. I think they did a great job on him. The additional foot soldier that has a different sculpt I think is also nice. I'm glad they didn't just use the traditional body mold and just make another one there, which they could have easily done, and I'm sure most people wouldn't have been upset about it. But I love that they went with a different mold, so it just makes it a little bit better for your foot soldier clan. But yeah, overall, pretty sweet. So again, thank you all for supporting this channel. Thank you for liking and subscribing. We keep growing in subscribers, so thank you all so much for supporting. And I'll bring more customizations, reviews, etc. to you all. And in the meantime, have fun, and I'll see you all in the next video.